Hey, welcome to the channel. I'm Musically Malnourished, and you're on my journey to go deep and wide in discovering new music and artists. We're in the 2016 album from NF called Therapy Session. This is track number 5, titled Breathe. We're going to give it a listen, make a few comments along the way. You'll have a chance to click into a second video called The Second Course, where we do a deep dive into the lyrics and meaning behind the music. And if you're interested in dessert, you can head over to Patreon. We've got tons of extra content, music videos, live performances, and other things. New stuff coming almost every day. Just $5 that gives you full access. But let's get in, give this song a listen.
Grew up in a small place, had to drive an hour just to see a movie. I'm a simple person, city life just doesn't move me. I'd rather be home with my grandparents and playing euchre. Didn't want to leave, but this dream's calling, I had to do it. I left my girl there, wish I would've done it different. Cause she was right when she told me that I don't never listen. I told her I would change a million times and never did it. Apologies don't mean a thing if you don't ever fix it. I love what I do, but it's not what I expected. This industry is not your friend, well that's my perspective. Sometimes the closest people to you make you feel protected, but those are the same people that hurt you most and leave you guessing. Some people say nobody's perfect, but expect perfection. How you supposed to find the answer if you don't ask the question? Sometimes
Wow. There are so many lines in here that I'm like, okay, just wait for the second course. Wait for the second course. Because as much as possible, I try not to stop the song. But some people say nobody's perfect, but expect perfection. Man. Yeah, there's so much in here that I think we'll be able to get to in the second course. But that line there, some people say nobody's perfect, but expect perfection. It is almost like a self-righteousness. What's the word called when you're not being hypocrite? Ah, got it. Okay, back to the song.
perfection. How you supposed to find the answer if you don't ask the question? Sometimes I look into the mirror and talk to my reflection. When I go home and turn the music off, what am I left with? We used to be close, but as time passed, we became disconnected. You never felt loved, and I always felt disrespected. Your family thought I was a joke, I was always defensive. They just wanted what was best for you, I just couldn't accept it. And hurting you was not a part of my plan or my intentions. But I was immature, I guess I had to learn some lessons. We grew apart and our lives went in different directions. And there's a lot of responsibilities that I neglected. I had a lot that was bottled inside, couldn't express it. And this pain won't leave, I can feel the depression. It's taking over my body, feels like I'm always stressing. Doctor told me I should sleep, but I'm always restless. I lay awake at night and think, my thoughts are relentless. I need a moment to breathe, I need a moment to vent this. I seem to be the only person that I play pretend with. And when I turn the music off, what am I really left with, huh?
It's a pretty heavy track following another heavy track, a previous heavy track. Very introspective. Got a long outro here. But I guess the idea of it being introspective makes sense. The album's called Therapy Session. So I think it's him just working through a lot of feelings, a lot of thoughts and conversations, posing questions, not necessarily feeling the need to give answers. Wow. Yeah, like I said, because the song prior, How Could You Leave Us, that centered on his mom and her addiction and ultimate overdose and abandonment. That was a heavy track. So I guess even when I saw the title Breathe, I thought that maybe it was going to take kind of this more hopeful swing. And I'd be interested to even look at, because just the idea of breathe, because obviously even in trying to deal with emotions or stress, breathing is important. There are times to step away, to have a seat, to kind of remove the input, not necessarily be scrolling on social media. Sometimes that's fine, like when you're dealing with stuff, you just kind of need to get absent for a minute. But then sometimes you need to stop all the input and just get quiet, and breathe, man. Take deep breaths and start working through some of how you're feeling, and even taking time for prayer. That's all part of it. And so I guess coming into this, I was kind of expecting this to be off of that heavy track into something that's like, breathe, make space, take time, disconnect. But, he really was kind of focusing on certain relationships. It sounded obviously like moving away to build his music career and having to leave a relationship and why that didn't work out. And I guess the kind of, what would you call it? It's not choir, just that backing of breathe that was all throughout it. Maybe that's part of what it's trying to accomplish. Like as you're working through these things, like breathe, calm down. So I don't know. We'll look at that a little further in the second course. If you're interested in that video, you can click right over here. If you never checked one out, I'd encourage you to do so. Just see what you think about it. We do a deep dive into the lyrics and meaning behind the music, and sometimes uncover some really golden nuggets. Dig up some diamonds. Shine bright like a diamond. Anyways, thanks for being with me for this one. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hope to see you in the next one, because we're eating good.